Report by Mr. Glatt and Mr. Ruddy.
Good evening, members of the board, parents, students, and teachers. My name is Zachary Glatt, and I'm proud and honored to have been elected by our student body as its representative to the Board of Education. I understand the challenges you may face, and I look forward to working with each one of you to represent student initiatives and act as the voice of our student body. Upon entering MHS, I quickly fell in love with the opportunities our high school offers. However, nothing is perfect. And one of the reasons I ran for this position was to bring forward ideas of improvement for our great district. Since my election, I've had the opportunity to discuss various issues with students, whether during hallway conversations or the Student Liaison Committee. Several common themes have emerged. While it's not realistic to address all of these matters in one meeting or even a year, I believe it is crucial to identify these issues for the board so that can be addressed step by step. My goal as the student representative is to act as a bridge between the student body and the Board of Education. One hot topic that has arisen during our last Student Liaison Committee was about the new test corrections policy. When Dr. Byron asked if the policy has worked in one or more classes, a little more than half the students had raised their hand. When asked if in one or more classes it hadn't worked, a little less than half had raised their hand. So during our discussion, many students talked about how it has been a game changer for them. However, some students have expressed challenges with different teachers interpreting the policy in different ways. Ultimately, the general consensus from the Liaison Committee was that the policy should remain in place but needs some clarity to ensure that all teachers implement it consistently. While the Liaison Committee provides valuable insights, it's important to gather a broader perspective. For those who might not know, I run a talk show that is followed by a majority of MHS students on platforms like YouTube and Instagram. Recently on this channel, I conducted a poll regarding the new test correction policy. An impressive 86% of students approved of the new policy, while 14% disapproved. This clearly indicates that the board had the right idea in mind when creating this policy. I plan to use these polls in the future for ideas and issues that may arise during student liaison committees. This concludes my report. I will now pass it on to Jackson Ruddy for student accomplishments in the Miller Sports Report.